how many ladies have you fallen in love with at first sight?
It depends though.
Based on your definition,
Yes.
it's Oyinbo. Is that not lost?
Which one? Strong.
Oh
Sexual
my God!
desire, okay.
Yes, now strong sexual desire for the person you love. You love the person. I really love the person.
You want to go that route?
Angel, so you are telling me that immediately they search and they love each other, bam, they've married.
Wait,
You need
why
to
do you want to
confirm
wait
that
for 4th year?
feeling. Yes, you need to
Confirm what?
confirm it.
With litmus paper.
So the topic we'll be exploring today is going to talk about love or lust at first sight. Which do you believe in?
Okay.
And like my Oga on set has given me this great opportunity to introduce the show. So I'm feeling like I've arrived. So I'll just allow my Oga to roll up. But first of all, we're trying to if we want to say welcome in Hausa, we want to carry all our audience along. We'll say Sanu Dezua. In Igbo, we'll say what? I actually want my Oga to say it.
Ndewo.
They won't know. So, and then in Yoruba, I can't say that one.
The Yorubas will say a cabo sori eto yi.
Wow.
So, and like what we always do on set, we source for the best talent, right? People that have knowledge on the topic we are trying to explore. And on today, trust me, we've handpicked them. The best, when you see a diamond among the rough, I have with me here someone that's actually very beautiful, but not just beauty with brains. She's on set. In fact, this set should have kicked off earlier than this, but she's so important, someone of timber and caliber. We are welcoming her, and I want her to say her name again. What's your name?
Bena.
You can see the smile. So in your seat at home, please just put your hands together for Bena.
In fact,
and then,
in addition to what you are saying, if you don't really know her, I call her the Iyalaje of Africa.
yeah, Iyalaje of Africa.
Someone
So,
that's
Iyalaje
thinking of money
of Africa.
every second.
Even myself, I didn't
In
know.
her dreams, she thinks about money.
Ooh,
Walking, she's thinking about money.
you don't mean it.
Betting, she's thinking about money.
So
That's-
it means we are covered. So I didn't come here with my transport money. So going back home, my guest is going to give me transport. And then we have Shogzi. Well, I like the turtleneck shirt. What's the brain behind it? Are we in winter?
Thank you. No. Okay, I just got back from Canada here.
Cap.
Now
Anyways,
All
Shogzi,
right.
welcome on the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, so I'm Grandmaster. Please shoot.
So what's the weather like?
Right now, in my imagination.
Both.
Well, in my imagination, let me see, it's about -2 degrees, and but right here, the weather is cool. Everything is nice.
So you're cold, but heat go kill you.
Not necessarily.
Okay. All right. I think, okay. For today's show, we'll be talking about love or lust at first sight. Shogo,
Yeah.
have you ever fallen in love?
Shugzi? Yes, I have.
What was the experience like?
Well, I believe it's not something you can describe like happy, right? It's not a green color, it's not a red color, neither is it a shape. So I can't say that love is a triangle, and I can't say that love is a color. So I think you can simply walk through it. It's something to be experienced, not something to be defined.
You sound like you're in love right now, man.
I'm actually in love.
Okay. Have you ever experienced lust?
Yeah, I would say I have. Looking back now, there are some experiences that I would definitely term lust and not love. Definitely.
Growing up, right?
Growing up, yeah.
So, love at first sight, lust at first sight. Which is real?
But
You believe in love at first sight?
I do.
What if I tell you I don't believe in love at first sight?
Well, I do believe in love at first sight. If you don't believe in love at first sight, well, maybe you've not experienced it. Maybe the stories around your convictions may have given you that perspective, but I believe in it.
Okay, let's listen to the perspective of a woman. Bernard, do you believe love at first sight?
No, I don't believe.
Nigerian women don't believe that.
I don't believe. You can say maybe attraction, maybe you just something about that person, but take it from me. That thing to me is still termed as lust. It may not be in the sexual part of it, but to me it's still lust. It's not love. Yes, you can be attracted to something. It could maybe the way they walked, the top they wore, or the way they spoke, something. But
But
to
is
me,
love, before I want to cut you, is love a feeling or a choice or a
it's a
decision?
feeling.
It's a feeling.
Yes.
So if it's
There's
a
the way you
feeling,
feel.
Then if it's a feeling, then it can be at
it
first
can
sight.
be at first sight. So you are
But
talking, you are
that's even
sounding
matter
like
how
love
much
is
you
a choice,
feel.
and your choice is determined by after the first day. We can know if tomorrow I will make the decision. That's what you're sounding
So
like.
for me, why I'm saying is lost is because I believe that love is nurtured.
It's not what?
Nurtured.
Okay,
It's
not
not
Love.
natured.
It's
Nurtured.
nurtured.
It's not
Nurtured.
natured.
Taken care of.
So
Nurtured.
it's no, the opposite of nurtured is nature, right?
Oh yeah.
that comes naturally.
Yes, that comes now.
So now let me in short wait sef. See, love normally we have the agape love which everybody is meant to have.
Sure.
That's one.
God
correct.
kind of God
love.
kind of
So
life.
yes, I don't even have to. There must. Well, how will I put it now? I don't really have to. Even know you. We've been all instructed to love your neighbor. Do you understand? But anything that is going beyond that, there is definitely something, and to me, that something is lost.
Shogzi.
Yes,
But-
because
but-
I cannot just see Shogzi now.
1 minute.
I'm meant to love him normally, nothing. But for me to say, omo, get one of that thing, say I'm really interested. For me, that first thing is lost.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Then maybe as time goes on, so that's what I'm even saying is I can say instead of saying love, use the word attraction. So when you say so, maybe I say so. Maybe for example, now is the way he spoke that I'm attracted to, and I want to be his friend. I want to become closer to him, know him better. Hey, from there, maybe I start saying, he start talking, the other things. Hey,
Okay, what is
then
love?
the love start growing. Because see now, are you telling me that anybody that you just see because you love person, you marry the person? That is
Wait.
why I'm trying to
No,
differentiate.
hold on.
So that's
Wait,
why I'm
okay,
trying
no.
to
I think we
differentiate
should
it.
listen to Shogzi to tell
Oh,
us
yeah.
why he believes there's
Go
love
on.
at first sight.
So before he tells us, let's even understand what he understands by love. What is love? So that when he now tells us that this is why he believes,
This
we now
can
know
happen.
what is love.
All right. I believe that when I was talking to the grandmaster the other time, I said something like you can't just say that okay, love is this. The reason why I said that is love is complex. And when I say love is complex, elements of love is what she was talking about earlier, and that was what I was smiling. Love is simply defined as deep attraction. If you look at the dictionary meaning, a very deep attraction that now bets devotion or a devotion to a person. And even love and lust have almost the same elements. It's just a matter of time that now differentiates maybe what you're feeling is actually love, or maybe what you had initially was lust. And if you look at it, love has been proven to exist as first sight. We have many people that are successfully married today that it was a first time thing. First sight. A popular example.
So you're
is
telling me
Rebecca
that immediately
Kawai.
they search and they love each other, bam, they've married.
In fact, as
Is
a matter
that
of
what
fact,
you are telling me?
Are you saying
Okay.
are you saying if
there's a
that
difference.
feeling doesn't
Don't confuse marriage and love. People marry people they don't love.
No, let's put the issue of marriage aside.
Okay, so you're saying
Now,
even
No, because I
you are
think
saying
you
even
mentioned
love at
marriage. That's
first
why I'm
sight.
actually
let's put
saying
the
that.
issue-
Okay, wait. Let me say why I mentioned marriage. The reason why I mentioned marriage is most people believe that the climax of love, in quotes, is a union that lasts forever, right? You're
Yes.
supposed to end up together. And marriage is the institution that defines that for us. So when you now hear people saying that, oh, I met my wife and the first time I saw her, I fell in love with her and I knew I was going to marry her. And they've been together for 40 years. And we have examples all over the place. In fact, popular figures. I was about to mention David Beckham, the popular footballer.
And Victoria.
And Victoria. It was love at first sight. In fact, we don't even need to go celebrity route. We need to go to history. I mean, if you look at the Greek, if you look at the Romans, if you look at every culture have an element of love at first sight. Even Yoruba culture do.
Okay,
I don't know much about the Igbo culture, but in fact, there is a god in Yoruba pantheology or in Yoruba mythology, Songo, that got married to Oya. Love at first sight, so to speak. Even in the Bible, love at first sight. Isaac and his
I
wife.
still believe that
Okay,
thing that they saw is lost.
Okay, Shogzi,
Lost doesn't not mean that maybe you hate the person.
Okay, let's look at it this
It does-
way.
but
Are you
it's still
saying
lost.
that, or should we assume that lust can later turn out to be love,
It has been proven.
and love can turn out to be lust?
It has been, well, love cannot turn out to be lost.
maybe when you think that you love this person,
Then you
at
now
the other
realize
corner,
that the
you now
purpose or the
realize certain
reason why
things
you
don't
love this
like
person
about
is
her.
just
And that love, now you now find out that maybe you are actually attracted to her sexually. Maybe you are attracted to her, seeing some features in her. And if those features are no longer there, then are
Well,
you still in love?
well,
Exactly.
probably you fell in love with a wig, but because what
Okay, let me give you an example now. You saw a lady that has all the necessary features.
like a Coca-Cola bottle.
Well, you can say that. Or that has both. No, that has the necessary features now. Now, you know, this age that we have, you see so many things being faked.
Okay.
Now, you fell in love with, you saw this person, no, you're so much in love with her because, okay, you saw the figure. Probably in your mind, you had always said that if I'm going to date any woman, she has to have these specifications. Now, she fulfills all of that. You saw her, you saw the features.
Physically, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you now say, oh, man, I love this lady.
Okay.
She matches what I have in mind.
Okay.
Then maybe much later, you now find out that, oh, wow, it's a case of
False.
what I ordered for and
Versus
what I got.
Yeah.
Now, because it has become a case of what I ordered for and what I got, you now feel the thing is no longer there again.
Yeah, so that's you are still pandering towards my point of view, because what happened in this case that you've given is a case of false advertisement. Let me give you an example.
what if the person wasn't advertising? That's just
No.
That is how
Let me explain what I mean.
using
Let
GM's
me-
context
No,
now.
that's exactly what I'm using. Let me use
Okay.
that context. Let me elaborate on what he said. So
Right on.
there's this lady in my own mind. This is the idea that I have. The lady I'm going to fall in love with must have this kind of outlook. Must be this way, isn't it? Must look that way. Must have this. Must have that. Then I saw a lady that is having exactly that. Then turns out that she was wearing padded hips. They sell those things now online.
Yeah.
You can wear hips now. People are wearing hips. I've never
Yes.
heard about it in my life. Now you can
you
wear
heard
breasts.
it now.
People wear breasts now. So it now I now
And even
discovered
men, they wear
Everything is
Exactly,
six-pack.
and they also wear wig now. So please stop emphasizing on these things.
everything is upside down. So what I saw, it has not changed the fact that what I am programmed to love at first sight has changed. It was a case of I met a false advert. What I saw when taking off, I'm not obliged to now continue
Okay,
loving
now
that.
let
Please,
me
can
now
you
put it
help
to
me
you.
to
Let me now
answer
put
this
it to
question?
you.
Why should physique be what you want to fall in love? Is that not lost?
No.
Answer.
Sorry, Bernard.
Is it not lost? It's not.
Before you
Love.
answer that question,
Oh.
I put it to you that you are not actually in love with that person. You are
But
actually
it's my love now.
It's not your love. I'm saying general term is lost.
There's a difference between.
Tell me that.
There's a difference between I see a lady.
Okay.
Oh, because of what I saw, because of her attitude, behavior, character, I decided to marry her. There's another difference that I am ready to marry anyone that catches my fancy. At that moment, I will go with her. Maybe based on certain characteristics I've enumerated. Now, I've seen a lady that says that the husband got married to her, not because the husband loves her, but because the husband desires a wife at that moment. And she came at the right moment. So it's a matter of I'm getting married now because she's available, not because of
I
the
want to
person.
say something. Now, looking at the biological makeup of male and females, right? Males are usually the ones that pursue,
Yeah. Males are hunter, the females
and
hunted.
the females are what? The hunted.
Yes.
So don't we think that this is what is going to actually inform the decision of a man sitting and saying he believes at love at first sight? Because he knows what he's seen and he's meant to pursue. And the woman is telling you that there's no love at first sight, because when you are chasing a woman, she now has to sit down and analyze. Do you understand? So I don't know. Don't we think that? Don't you think he might actually be right? Because in most cases, the man desires, right? And then chases. The woman now sit down to now see, do I actually want this?
But don't forget one thing. Men are more analytical.
I don't know.
Yes.
I
Women.
don't agree.
See, okay, let me tell you. Women, the way they are wired by emotions. That's the truth. Now, look at when there are issues, a man withdraws into his shell. and believes he can solve his own problem.
So this is why I
A
don't.
woman solves her own problem by talking to people.
So-
Talking to people might not bring solutions, but she just wants to express
So
her
don't
emotions.
you think when you say a man is more analytical, this is why I don't agree.
Okay.
A man is simple by nature. A man is easily more predictable, right? If you're dealing with a man, you know it is A, B, C, D, right? But even a woman, even when they want to naturally concede to you, they will tell you, see, I'm not sure the decision I will take tomorrow. And maybe that is why I feel they are more analytical, because acting for a woman is like you're playing a game of chess at every point in time. So a woman might tell you I'm fine and she's not fine,
Yes.
right? But if a man tells you I'm fine, in most cases, he should be fine. So that's why I feel a woman is more analytical, because when a woman more than a man is going to get more suitors.
But the thing is,
Before
this,
she gets-
if I go by your example now,
Mhm.
a woman might not be fine and she tells you she's fine because she believes a man is more analytical. So he should be able to read her mood.
But why are men now complaining then? Than if they are actually man, why do they now complain that they don't understand their wives? In fact, most men will now tell you, you don't need to understand them. Just be with them at the point of their need and let them take the lead.
Thank you.
That's part of understanding them.
So that means we are not analytical, we are flowing. Men are just natural leaders.
No. Men by nature.
So
they are
what
analytical.
do you think?
If a man is to take a decision today, he keeps analyzing that decision.
But there are
Women
different
take
types
decisions
of
based on
decision.
emotions.
There
Yeah,
are
like you
different
said,
types
there are
of
different types.
decision.
When it comes to
But
love,
when it comes
it's a
to
different
love,
ball
when
game.
it comes to love, forget analysis for men.
That's
No,
what I'm
well, I
saying.
would not agree with you on that. And why I would not
Thank
agree
you.
with you on that is, see, let me tell you,
Go on.
I might be dating naturally, a man likes a wild girl when dating. Yes, I want to explore.
But we end
I
up
want a
going for
wild
the
girl.
one
But
that's
when it
quiet.
gets to the issue of marriage,
Ah.
that's when you will now see men saying, I will want someone from the village sometimes.
I don't want-
That's when they will now tell
So
you.
that means men know what they want.
Yes.
So they don't necessarily
At
need to
first sight.
analyze that
but
much.
don't forget one thing.
Sorry,
we are talking about love at first sight.
Yes, so and
Grandmaster.
I asked, I put it this way, and I said the truth is men are what the chasers.
Of course, naturally.
So a man chasing,
Does not mean that he actually loves that person
do you-
at that particular.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I'm
he's
not going
trying
to
say.
say
Okay,
that.
let me introduce another dimension to
Okay.
it now.
But both for fun and for seriousness, a man wishes.
let me
Both at
introduce.
first sight.
So are you telling me that is love? And that's why I'm saying that it is lost, my
Obi,
dear.
Obi, let me
Beg to
introduce
differ.
another dimension to this topic now. When a man cheats, he's cheating not because he doesn't love his wife.
I'm
But-
not saying.
Hold
that
on, I'm
it is,
coming. I'm coming. Whether you agree with me or not. I'm talking generally now.
Caveat.
It's I'm generalizing now. What I'm saying is when a man cheats, it's not because he doesn't love his wife, but by nature, men want to explore.
What are you
But
exploring?
I'm coming.
please?
I'm
want to
coming.
know.
I know you are doing women for women.
Exploring
So
Hold on
that
now.
means you are
Hold on.
supporting her.
Hold on,
If you
hold
are
on.
saying that now, it means you are supporting her to
No.
mean men are
Hey.
more lustful, and that's what it means.
See,
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm
telling
coming,
you
I'm
and
getting
saying it in
somewhere
my
now.
full chest that it is lost at first sight. Forget all
So what
this.
constitutes
See,
love?
No, the truth of the matter
That's
is,
what I'm saying. You
I do not
nurture
believe
it.
in love at
So
first
let me
sight.
just say, for example,
Okay,
now.
is that the woman has to go and check, and this man pay for my food? Can he take care of the family before she now
What do you
love?
even- what do you
Or
even
what? You
know?
know,
What do you
I
even
feel that's
define
what
as-
women are
What
going
do
to
you
do.
even
It's just
define
that
as
it's
nurture?
just that all these things it doesn't happen again like it used to. You will find out that then a guy will ask a lady out before you will hear. Although my friends, people that we roll with, I want to know if this guy really loves me. They take time. You see them say, okay, let's be friends first. That's what I'm saying. It could be lost. They say, let's be friends first. Then you start the friendship. You start, although you know that, okay, this one asked me out. It's different from
But a
just
man
normal
can meet
person.
that girl that day
Bernard,
and say,
You know, let me tell
I'm
you
in
one
love
thing. Let
with
me tell you one thing.
That is, how can you tell me?
But you know men do
wait,
that.
Can you tell me I'm in love with you?
No,
No answer now.
So no, what I'm
Can
saying
you
is,
see me
are
and
you
tell
sure
me
you
I'm
can
in love
actually
with
now
you?
tell? What I'm not saying is, I'm bringing these facts to also understand. It means truly men love and women don't really love. Women just choose who they are emotionally safe with.
As I'm no. Let me tell you. Wait, it is. Let me just say it's part of it. Emotionally safe. At the same time, you would also grow now. So that's why
Grow how? I want you to be when you say
when you
grow,
become fond of somebody, you maybe
what
there's
makes you
particular
to grow with the person? What makes you want to grow with
when
the
you
person?
guys relate over
when
time.
you spend time,
When you spend
attention.
time together, and remember
And in
that
this generation,
everybody,
if the guy can pay,
well, that's one. But for if I would say
no,
for
you
my
are
own
don't
self,
downplay it.
I'm not going to downplay it. Yes, we cannot deny the fact that now everybody is also looking for financial stability. Some people want soft life. They want somebody to depend on. They don't want stress.
You want
Fine,
to
I
be your
cannot.
guy wife.
Yeah, exactly. I can't.
no more surulere.
Ban. I don't
Olorun
want.
Shogo.
Ban.
No, it's either
Ban.
surulere or Olorun Shogo. Olorun Shogo is financial stability.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Surulere is patience.
Oh. But it depends. No, there are different levels
But
of
you know the
patience.
meaning of surulere?
Yes, but there are different levels of
Surulere.
surulere. So, what was I even talking about? Please, can you remind me?
Sorry, before you go further, let me tell you one thing. Odi, I want you to
Okay.
pay attention to this.
Yes.
Now, the reason why a woman will be more careful is when a man and a woman is in a relationship. Who has more to lose? A woman. Now, because yes, you've seen where
of
a
the
man and a
society
woman will
we
quarrel, and you will
belong
say
to, because of
maybe
the society.
they've gone their separate ways. The woman will now be saying, after giving you the whole of my body, as if both of us we didn't give ourselves the whole of our body.
But it favors
So
the
is
men
that what is
more.
influencing?
No, that's why- no,
is that
a
what is
woman-
influencing the
that's
love
even a
or
That's
wrong-
why
lust?
a woman
even a wrong
will not
narrative.
do. A woman will not do.
You know
That's
why?
not what
Foresight.
it is.
Yes, I'm so
Influencing
sorry to cut in like this. See, that's one of the problems I have with society, right? So the narratives are flawed. So for instance, two people in a relationship, they had sex, so to speak. Then the lady comes out and say, "Oh, after I've given you my body." Of course, the guy also gave you his body. Was he a photocopy body that he used?
She's saying it because of.
But don't you
the
think his society is based on our
Do you
client?
understand?
Because
So
when
if
you
it's
say
like
women
that,
have more to lose,
why-
I don't think the women in the West, right,
that's why I
who
say-
have
Even
a
in-
who have a
well,
culture
because-
that
Okay, I
favors
think
them.
on that premise I will agree with you.
It's a
But let's
cultural
talk about
concept.
it's a cultural thing.
Exactly.
Now, in our society now, a man can brag that, oh, I've slept with 10 girls, 15 girls. Can a woman brag?
So is that why women are not loving at first sight? Or is
They
that
want
why
to be
you are
sure.
saying-
They want to be sure
you
who
can't-
they are dealing
See, what
with.
me I'm saying is that all this love, this word you are using as love, me I'm saying it is lost.
Okay, so
because
let me
if
ask
you
you a
find
question.
out, if you I wish
You've
you
not
can just ask
defined
like,
what love is. He defined love. You've not still
It is-
defined what love is to you by your own standard. What is love?
to me, I just believe that love is actually, yes, you can be attracted to the person. It's a feeling that you have towards somebody.
Benna,
Leave
You are
me,
going
don't
back
banner
to
me.
you are going back
Don't
to
banner
his
me.
word too. You are going back to his
Benna,
word too.
Can I have feeling for
Wait.
you at first sight?
You can have feeling, but I'm saying that feeling you have is lost.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, I can say
You
it.
can't.
I
The
can
truth is
say
you can't
it.
say that. Okay, let me.
Why
even put
can't
it
I
to you.
say it?
What's the most popular example when it comes to love and romance in history to date?
Me, I don't know. You
Juliet
can't teach
and
me.
Romeo and
Oh,
Juliet.
yeah.
And to date, that's love at first sight. Classic, and they end up dying for each other.
But we are being practical now.
Leave that
We-
dying
And
for
let's
each
let's
other
narrow
alone.
let's narrow
Was
it
Romeo
down
and
to our
Juliet a
society.
real life story?
It
They
was.
said it's real life, and they
It
said
was.
pay for it.
Titanic, unko. They saw inside that ship now. Love. Was it not first
It
sight?
captured
They said
them.
it
And
was.
they died. Who died for who?
Jack
It's still
Shirley,
the man that
sorry, I
died.
don't
So
know
it
the-
shows that men can actually
Men actually
say-
lose more in.
For-
There is
that's
love
not
at
the topic.
first
I don't
sight.
want us to deviate from the topic. See, the
You
truth.
can deviate now.
The truth is.
Let's
see,
move to that aspect.
Benna feels like slapping shots.
I know, right?
I cannot.
But
I
the
will
truth
not.
is,
But I will
know,
stand
right?
for what is
Because
right.
she knows that these things, right? They are true. People have experienced it. There are people that are falling in love at the first sight of their partner. There are people too that have ruined their life by, in quotes, the topic is love or lust at first sight. And I said that both exist. The truth is, you can't see me now and I tell you that, oh, I saw a lady today and I love her. You will not tell me that is lost because you don't know what I'm feeling. You don't know what went through my heart. You don't know what.
Okay.
Then what you are now saying is it is until.
you are now
wait,
asked-
you said it is until I now nurture that feeling, isn't it? Until I spend time with
You
her.
should be able
If
to
I
define
spend time
what-
with her
okay.
over a period of time, does it change my feeling? If
Yes,
it doesn't change my
possible.
feeling, no, that's possibility.
Sorry,
right?
I'm
but if
interested
it
in
doesn't
that.
change my feeling, will you have now concluded that it was love at first sight or lust at first sight?
He's lost.
No, I don't agree. I'm agreeing with him because
You
he
can
says-
agree with
he says
anybody you
if-
want to agree with. But I'm saying is okay.
Okay, let me talk.
What
Let
is
me
that
say.
thing
Yeah.
that you actually saw that made you say, "Oh,
POC. There is something called point of contact. Do you understand? Point of contact here might mean anything. Something that drew you close to her. Maybe the way she dressed, maybe her smile, maybe her complexion, maybe her nose. Something
Or
that
her-
not
or her
lost?
shape.
Is that
No,
not still
sorry.
lost?
No, it's not
Is
lost.
No,
that
hold
not
on.
lost?
We are getting somewhere now.
No, me
That
say
means
I'm
I
going.
was going to tell
One
you
thing
that.
I'm trying to say is that those things, those features that you've mentioned to
Yeah.
me too, is lost now.
How?
Shogsy.
How is this
Shogsy.
different
Because I
from
don't think you
no?
should
How
have-
is this different
So,
from seeing a
let
nice
me
three
just-
piece?
let-
No,
Sorry,
how
can I
is
ask
this
you
different
a
from
question?
seeing a nice three
All
piece
you're
on
just
sale?
saying.
And I say that wow, this suit is great.
If those
I'm going to
things-
get
if
it.
those things were not
that
there.
is an item.
If
It
those
is an
things were not
item. I
there.
was going to also use something like that as an example.
Okay.
Yes, now it's an item, and say if you say, "Oh, I just like this person," why I don't know. It's different from saying, "Oh," so that means if she becomes dark tomorrow, no feelings.
No.
Wait now. You said, is it? You said you saw something, isn't it? Same thing goes to a dress. You see a dress, and maybe because it's yellow, and maybe you now want to buy it, and they say, "Oh, yellow is no more available. It's green." Will you still love it? Tell me the truth. Answer.
I went for yellow. Why should I be looking for pink?
Sorry, okay. I have a question.
So
now,
if that person, just like what GM was saying, that if you saw physiques and all those things, Omo, I love this babe, oh," and tomorrow you find out that everything is fake, you stop loving her. That's why I said, so if you see her and you know that okay, it's fake, and you are still interested in her, then that is love.
No.
okay, hold on. Let me ask a question. Should love be defined by features? Now, is it possible?
You are meant to love.
Is it possible
Even-
you fall
even
for
if the person
someone?
Is blind, you love the person.
Is it possible you
That's
fall
true
for
love.
someone without
Then
reason?
she will get blind after the first POC.
You want her to be blind?
I will
you
love
are
her after
telling
she
me-
gets blind.
So
What are you
you're telling me that
talking
you can't
about?
love a blind person?
Hold on,
That's
hold
not-
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No,
Hold
that's
on,
not that.
hold
Say,
on.
please rephrase. Say it
Brenda
again.
is doing
Accept my
INEC.
own, no.
Brenda is doing INEC, and
I
must-
am not
I
doing
must
INEC.
point
I am
attention to
telling you
Brenda
that you
is
should be
doing
able to
INEC.
love somebody without a particular feeling that, oh, this is the
No,
particular
I disagree. The reason why I said I disagree is there is nobody either in a relationship, in marriage, or any other thing
There
like
must
that.
be something that will
just pick
attract you.
anybody
Yes, but
randomly.
I'm saying that particular. I'm not
So,
saying that
I should
love
be able
cannot
to
change
look at
to
my
love.
babe
But
and
what
say
me I'm
that
trying to
I've
say is that that
always loved your
particular
nose.
thing, for you to have a reason, that particular thing is lost.
No, it can't
Oh.
be. How can me admiring the nose of my babe over a period of 20 years
Is
be lost?
lost and attraction the same thing?
I hope you know that lost is not negative. It's not as if it's all that negative.
Lost is negative.
So is
How-
I think
Lost
when
is-
Hold
lost
on. How do you mean by love is negative?
lost
They are-
lost
they are-
Lost. Okay.
When they say lost after the flesh in the Bible, it's
It's
not just
negative,
particular
man.
to sex or something. Well, even if it says negative, what the Bible
Sorry,
just tries
Bernard,
to
Attraction
Bernard,
will
I'm
be
sorry,
positive.
because I love to deal with facts, right?
Oh, yeah,
Lost will
define
never be
it.
portrayed in a positive light. It's a negative connotation, right? So
Fine.
lost is defined in the dictionary as strong sexual desire. Have strong sexual desire for someone and all that. What is the true meaning of lust? Is a strong craving for sex. In common language, they say they want to knack. See, we are not talking
So
about
lust,
that.
lust is associated with sex.
Thank you. So that's why I keep
Love.
insisting that it's not lust.
Okay,
So,
now
so
what will
would
make
you say what you are
Well-
talking about is attraction?
Attraction.
Or so now, because from your definition,
Mm-hmm.
right, that seems more like attraction to me and not love at the
Love,
first instance.
love,
So you
love
can you
cannot-
say you
love
can
cannot exist without attraction.
so,
Eh?
so on that first day, can you say that first time
You were
you say it
attracted.
is
Okay, you say
attraction?
we should not use love.
Then-
It's attraction.
Then over time,
Mm-hmm.
depending on your kind of person, maybe on the second day or on the third day, you can now say, I think this thing is burning deeper than
Ode, let it burn like wildfire. But this is my submission. If that attraction is still sustainable after 40 years, remove the word
40
love.
years.
I'm just saying, after a period of time, I'm just saying, right?
that
Because people
period of
tend
time,
to say
would
that,
it be 40 years?
lost. No, I'm just giving
Okay.
an example, right? So, if that, don't let us use love now. Don't let us use that word love. So, I'm attracted to this lady. Do you understand? Then I walked up to her. And that attraction is still as strong as it was the first time I met
met
her
her.
40 years. So would you have concluded that, oh, it was nonsense?
Okay, I agree with you. Let me ask you
Thank
this
you.
question. Well, let me ask you this
I'm not
question.
saying
How
being
many? No,
attract-
let me ask him
Okay.
this question. How many ladies have you fallen in love with at first sight?
It depends though. Like I said at the introduction, there are
Just give me a number. Like,
Do
give
you want
me
to
a
put
number.
a figure
Okay.
or a range?
Just give me a
You can just say
number.
that
One,
it's not real
two,
love.
3. Just no. Wait. Let him give me a
Okay.
number. I'm not setting you up.
Okay.
Don't
No,
overthink.
it's not even- there's
How
nothing
many
even to
ladies
set
have
up.
you fallen in love with at first sight?
now one.
One.
2, 3,
Just
4,
one.
5,
Okay,
6,
can a
7.
man
So
fall
the
in
other ones will
love?
come.
Can a man fall in love with more than one
Juvenile
woman?
misadventures.
Can a man fall in love with more than one woman or be woman at first sight?
Yes, that's the he say it's love. Yes.
Now let me put it like this. Now,
But you know this is actually a yes or no answer first before you now explain.
Exactly.
No, you are okay. So your love
So
at
what-
first
so
sight
those
is just
other
once.
people-
Once you
those
fall
other
in
people,
it.
what
So
you
what you
have-
mean is
what
what
feeling
you
you
mean
have
is
for them?
if a child right that have lived up to 50 years old, or you get, he only has one instance in his life where he will fall in love at first sight, just once. After then, if it doesn't translate to marriage, as you say, or anything, he can never ever fall in love at first sight
no,
again.
no. That would be a flawed submission. It's just like saying
Yeah,
that,
but I'm going by
no,
your
I'm just
answer.
saying, wait. I'm just saying that submission is just saying something like, oh, you will never be married because the person that is destined to marry you has been aborted by the mother.
I'm using. Hold on, let me go.
See,
You first
The
of
reason
all
why I said that
established,
is
yeah.
this. Number one, I believe in my own dictionary and expression of love that love is a strong devotion to someone, extremely devoted.
Does it come
Extreme
natural?
devotion. It comes natural, and it is also nurtured, like you said.
But it comes
Now,
naturally first.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to somewhere. Continue.
We are meant to love
No,
everybody.
Benna, let him finish.
No,
We're getting somewhere
But
now.
you are not made to share some things with everybody naturally. If you are to say that, okay, for instance, I believe that in marriage now, one of the expressions of love is sex. It's not just for procreation.
Answer me. Yes, it's love.
Is it?
Okay.
But it's,
Now,
shey
is
love
it
have not
everybody- is it
entered.
everybody-
Based on your definition,
Yes.
Mr. Onyibo, is that not lost?
Which one? Strong.
Oh
Sexual
my God!
desire.
Okay.
Yes, now strong sexual
If
desire
you
for the
want- if
person
you want
you
to
love.
go that route,
You love the
if you want to
person.
go that
I really
route,
love the
see,
person.
you want to go that route.
Angel.
Won't you? Jesus.
All right,
Are you not
Shogsy.
going to have sex with your
Shogsy.
partner?
Shogsy.
Is it not lost too?
Shogsy.
Is it not? Answer me.
It's just an expression of it.
Which expression?
What do you mean?
But
You
if
get
you
married
say
and
Okay,
you
love-
hold on. I want to
That's
ask
why
you.
I'm
I
saying
want to
that-
ask
that's
you
why
a
I'm
question.
saying that you should not just. You may feel it's negative. Do you understand? But it's not. For me, it's not as if anybody will crucify you, but we just don't want to be telling ourselves the truth in that term of that love.
Sorry,
Because-
okay, I have a
because
question.
Dictionary has said
Shogsy.
it's strong sexual desire.
Shogsy.
Everybody's making
Now,
sexual desire as
should-
something that is bad.
Benna,
Sexual
sorry,
desire
please. Can
is
you?
good in the right context? Not when a lady walks and I'm smacking my lip and yeah. No, that's it.
And they will tell you that they love the person, isn't it?
I'm looking at donut
But
on
you
two
want
legs. I'm
somebody
not looking
to
at
smack
a
you.
person.
Okay.
I
But
want
you
to ask
guys
you
know
a
that
question.
you
You
guys
love
know
the
that
person.
stylishly you've moved in for my question, which was
Please
if you
answer him.
said love, you can only fall in love once. Was that not the word?
No, I'm
you
Yes.
not, I didn't say.
Okay,
you
so
can
I
only
said-
fall in
okay,
love
let me
once.
rephrase
I used
my
the word-
question.
I said I.
let
Personally.
me rephrase
you
my
asked
question.
me personally.
Okay,
I said,
do
for me,
you
it is one.
believe in love at first sight?
I
You said
do.
yes.
Yes.
Now, the incident, can one man have many incidents of falling? How many times have you fallen in love at first sight?
I've answered
You
that.
say only
You
one.
He said
once.
once.
Can someone fall in love at first sight
Yes.
with different people more than once?
It can be a clinical problem. The reason
No,
why,
no, you didn't
So,
answer.
hold on.
You are
No, he has
confusing me.
answered.
How do you know it's
He has said
clinical
if it's
problem?
more
Yes.
than
I want
one.
to
No.
know.
Do you know why I said it can
say
be a
yes.
clinical problem?
No, but that's not the, you are confusing me.
No, hold on. He has said what he's trying to infer now is that once you fall in love more than once,
Why are you
it's
now
a
falling
problem.
in love over and over again?
Now I want to ask you a question.
can
So if the first one did not work, if the first fall in love once did not work,
What he's saying
So
is
you're free.
So let me- yes.
But I'm assuming that you're still with the person that you fell in
No,
love
no,
with.
no, 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 no,
Aside
no.
that,
No, we are talking
of course,
of
why
somebody.
won't you move on with your life? And
So-
if it comes naturally that the way that your life is programmed.
So
to
what
be
about
falling
people
in
that are
love-
polygamous that want
Polygamous.
to marry another and add? Won't they fall in love at first sight again?
Well,
At another
it
point.
depends on them, right? So there are so many reasons. See, one of the reasons why people have problem is that they put everything in the box. There are people that the polygamy that they're experiencing today is actually that they buy one, get one free. You understand? Some people are having two wives today that the lady was literally gifted to them. They didn't marry the person. There are some that is just an expression of their status.
But
Societal
I
status.
feel you are
There are
using
some-
your grammar to confuse me.
I'm not-
Still, you're dodging. You're answering like a politician.
Okay.
Now, what I asked is very simple.
Okay, what
And
did
which you
ask?
said is a clinical problem. And I said, what if it's a polygamous? Because a polygamy relationship is not a
I
bad
think in
relationship.
his own
Forget what you are
context, he's
saying.
not talking about polygamy. You are not using polygamy
I'm
as
not
an
using
example.
But polygamy
Okay, let's
exists.
stick.
And
No,
I
let's
told you
stick
that
to
you
what he's
cannot use
using.
polygamy as a yardstick to really determine. That's why I was talking about.
I think I want to agree with him on that premise.
You cannot use the fact that a man married 4 wives and say that he fell in love with all 4 of them at first sight. One of those wives, you'll be surprised that it was just a gift.
I think I want to agree with him on that premise.
You don't know.
Now, my question, Shogzi.
Yeah.
Number one, initially you said a man has an opportunity to fall in love once. Is that correct?
No,
It's
that's
not
what
correct.
I said. Let me
Okay,
say
You
please.
say it's clinical. If you say it's clinical. If
No,
you-
let him explain in his own words. Let him explain in his own words. Now, you said no. So what did you say?
that. Now, I was asked the question, right? How many times have you fallen in love at first sight?
Okay.
Personally? And I said no.
Once.
And I never said
Abi,
that.
no, they try hide.
Okay,
and
hold
make
on,
madam
hold
know
on.
they
No,
don't
no,
follow.
no,
So
no,
is there a
That's not a
possibility?
problem.
Is there a possibility that you fall in love again?
Now,
At first sight.
Now.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
At first
That-
sight again.
That possibility.
I don't want you to run away from
No,
the
no, I'm
questions
not
I'm
running
asking.
away
It's
from
a
it.
yes or no question.
It's not a direct yes and a direct no.
No,
Let me
it is.
explain why. Let me explain
Shogo,
why.
can you fall in love at first sight again?
Again?
So yes, let's even use
I'm
it.
getting somewhere with my
Let's forget about a
questions.
clinical problem. You falling in love
Yes.
at first sight is
Yes.
working.
It's
You are with
working.
the person.
Right.
But you know, like in every relationship, marriage or dating or cutting, now only when I know the problem where they inside, Abi.
Yeah.
You know, your partner when they give you wahala. Let me
Okay,
wait.
it didn't work, right? Wait, let me summarize. it.
It's
It didn't
working.
work. We part our ways, right?
Whether
Now, is
you
there a
pa-
possibility for me to fall in
No,
love
hold
again
on.
at first sight? Yes.
Don't give me. You are concluding my story.
Okay.
I'm the one that is forming the story. You are
Okay.
now. So you people are still together,
Yeah.
but it's shaking. And you know when they say something is shaking, it's just there, it's just flat, it's bland. Can you, in that process, fall in love at first sight again?
Why
Same
there's still a
person.
shaking?
Where they are still shaking, that maybe you've decided, it can happen to anybody. You now, can a man, let's not say you, can a man fall in, since you believe in love at first sight, can a man fall in love at first sight? Because when we're going towards the marriage angle, you are making it like it's
yes. A man, a woman can fall in love at first sight.
again
Yes.
after falling in love at first sight before.
Like I wanted to, but you're not allowing me to explain.
Okay, explain
now you
yourself.
can now
Now,
explain.
No.
now,
Explain.
now, let me give you this scenario, right? So, you have a relationship where Mr. A falls in love at first sight.
Okay.
The relationship eventually didn't work out.
Okay.
Or even it even worked out. It's not all details of it didn't work out. that
Let's
is bad.
assume that it didn't work
Let's
out.
assume that it even worked out, or probably somebody died along the line or something like that. So that man is not subject to living the rest of his life alone.
I agree.
Now, there's a possibility that the next person he can be with can actually be love at first sight again.
Now, let me ask you.
Did the answer?
No, you answered me now, but you've used a perfect context.
Okay.
Now, imagine that first love at first sight, right, did not now work out. It didn't work out, not because the person died.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
I used it. I said maybe it didn't work out or the person died.
The person
I said that
can fall
person
in
is
love
not
at first.
obliged to live
Don't you
alone.
think
Yeah.
the person is just a coconut head that don't want to learn lesson?
No,
You
it
fell in
depends.
love at first sight. Is he not supposed to now think that this
Now,
one
the
I
mistake
just
you are
fell?
making is that you are assuming that the relationship went wrong because they fell in love at first sight.
Okay, yeah,
And you don't
that's
have any
true.
empirical
No, I
evidence.
agree. I agree with you. There is no evidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
My own issue is this. You've not answered the question.
Which one?
Can a man fall in love more than once?
No.
I mean, love at first sight. Can it happen more than once?
Yes.
It can
We
happen
just
more than
explained that.
once.
Yes.
What about you?
Me, how?
So, okay, now, let me assume now. Okay, let's assume you are married.
Don't dodge it.
No, like me, how?
Can
Like,
you fall in love at
Can you
first
fall in
sight
love more
after
than
this your
once?
first love that you are on now?
Am I a man?
Yes, you are a man now.
Can a man fall in love at first sight multiple times?
You are the one that is defending
The
that
question,
point of view.
you are being
You
asked the
answered.
question.
I did.
Okay, hold on. I will ask again. Can a
Can
man
you-
fall?
you-
Can a man fall in love more than once? Love at first sight. Can he fall in love at
In
first sight
the
more than once?
context that I just explained, yes.
No, you
You
Leave
as a person.
context alone.
as
No.
a person now.
Me as a
Leave
person.
context. You say there is
Me
love
as a
at first
person,
sight.
I'm already under the umbrella of man.
Don't dodge. You are Shogo.
You're trying to be smart. I put it to you that you're trying to be smart.
But it seems we are attacking Shogo a lot.
No.
Now, let's ask.
No, I
Tinu.
think we are not attacking him.
No,
I
it's not
think
even
that
an
question
attack, right?
needs to be dealt with before we leave him. Now, he said, this question still repeats itself. Can a man fall in love more than once?
Yes.
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 Can you fall in love more than once?
As a man,
Yes.
currently.
Yes.
Or in my lifetime.
Currently,
no.
no.
Why are you even
Now,
thinking?
hold
Why are you
on.
thinking of your
It means
lifetime?
love at
Then
first
why
sight
are you
doesn't
thinking?
exist.
No, it does.
Because you are saying
it does.
means
See, you are taking it.
it
out
means
of-
when you fall in
Hold
love
on,
at
hold
first sight,
on, hold
it is
on.
You are not
something you are
supposed to
doing.
love any
Either you
other
are
person
killing
again.
it.
Ode,
that
hold on.
context.
I'm getting
Yeah.
somewhere with my question.
See, Bena is the type of people that you marry
Don't
and they come
dodge
and
my
torment you in
question.
afterlife. What
Don't
do you mean?
dodge my
What do you mean
question.
that,
Me,
he's
I
not
will
supposed to marry
torment
again?
you. I will
So
torment
if
you.
a marriage breaks up or
Shozi,
somebody
you are
They
dies,
say until
stirring
death
up-
do us pass, everybody go your
So
way.
when God now
Shozi
do
is
them
stirring up
apart,
arguments.
when God now do them apart, or thunder strike them apart, or anything do them apart, are you saying that the man is not obliged to fall in love again?
Okay, let me ask you another question.
So why are you going? Why are you coming to threaten him from the afterlife?
To say, so that you people are just
Shozi,
putting plenty grammar with
now,
this word
would
of
you
love
agree
and
with
lust.
me that
Hmm.
falling in love, not falling in love, can be controlled?
See, I believe
can
that
be
the
controlled.
highest form of love, sincerely,
It's
You know why I'm
agape
asking
love.
this question? You fell in love with your wife. Now, let's assume that you fell in love at first sight with your wife. Nothing happens. Everything is cool. So you have no reason to fall in love at first sight again.
You are not
For the
meant
simple
to.
reason
If you say you
that
really
you are with
love
someone.
you are not supposed
So let's
to.
assume up to the age of 50, 60,
100.
70.
Let's
Yeah.
even say 100.
You are still in love because
yeah,
the relationship is still cool.
yeah,
Now, on the flip side, if the relationship is not cool, you guys have gone your separate ways.
Yeah.
That means there's a reason why you have to fall in love at first sight again.
exactly.
Don't you now agree with me that you are not the one controlling whether you fall in love at first sight or you don't fall in love at first sight? Because firstly, the relationship was cool, so you were intentional about not falling in love at first sight. Now the relationship is no longer cool. You were still intentional about falling in love at first sight.
Yeah,
How do
this
you
is-
reconcile
yeah,
the
This
two?
is very simple. So I decided to have a phone. I don't have a phone yet. I decided to have an iPhone. Then I got an iPhone. All through the period of having an iPhone, I don't need another iPhone, right?
Let's
no,
stop
wait.
using. Okay.
No. I'm just trying to put this in context.
Don't let's compare
Now,
human being with phone. They are
I
two
lost-
different things. So.
I lost my iPhone or it was stolen. Are you saying that I won't get another iPhone? I will. Now, you're saying that the way you're putting it is, if I fall in love at first sight and I still do this person and it works out fine, oh, good for me. But if I fall in love with this person, it doesn't work out well, and now I'm going to fall in love again at first sight
With
with
another
another
person.
person, that am I not the one controlling the narrative, irrespective of how the person comes? The thing is, I can see the person and still fall in love at first sight.
Why don't you fall in love with the
At first
second
sight,
person
love
while
at
your
first
first
sight.
relationship
Why
is
must
working?
it be at first sight?
I'm occupied.
Why can't you?
So
even
that
ask
means
yourself
you are the one
why must
controlling.
it even be at first sight?
Why wouldn't
No,
it be?
no.
Why must it be
Why
after
can't
the
it-
first
maybe
sight?
the second
Okay,
sight, you are
why
still
must it be
interested.
after the?
Then it will grow. Which one is first sight? Bam. You see, Isela is lost, John.
It's not lost.
It's lost.
It's not lost.
It's lost.
So
How
why
can it be
must
lost?
it be at second sight? Why must it be after
Why
the
do you
first
want
sight?
to wait?
You need
Why
to
do you want to
confirm
wait
that
for 4th year?
feeling. Yes, you need to
Confirm what?
confirm it.
With litmus paper.
Okay. By nurturing, by talking to the person, you have to know, you need to be able to define. And that's what I'm trying to say is that, okay, yes, you may say love. Why? Although me, I'm not looking at. So let me just clear the air now. I'm not me for me. Why I'm saying lost is that I'm not looking at lost in the dictionary
Sexual-
way,
The negative way.
sexual or negative way.
Okay.
I'm just saying that those kind of feelings at times may not last. I can just talking. I can see GM and maybe the way he spoke. There's just something that came to my head that, oh God, I like the way this man spoke. Definitely, to me, he's already lost. Not like lost now that I want to have any. I'm trying to clear the air.
Or
now.
do we
Not-
call it attraction?
Yes,
There's no harm in being attracted to someone.
yes.
Would you agree?
Let's use the word attraction. It's just, you see, you know, when people are already using one particular word, it just becomes a norm.
Okay.
That's why everybody's thinking love at first sight or something. So I can be attracted and say, okay, I want to know him better. We start talking. Maybe from there we go out, we talk, we go on dates. From there, I can realize that this thing I won't get I'm attracted to. I beg you. And maybe from they never mean a bad way. No, let's just be friends. But from there, something else can come, which
Yeah.
is love. So that's why I believe that love is nurtured. It's not something that you just come and say, "Oh, I love." For you to say that you love somebody because of a particular thing, to me, is already lost. Because what if that person doesn't have it again? That is why.
That's my
what if that person
question.
doesn't have that thing again.
See,
That is why I'm saying lost. No, I'm not looking at lost in the
Negative way.
negative or sexual.
No,
I'm
no,
not
see.
there.
Maybe
But just because I don't know any other English to classify that thing, and because of what the topic love or lost, so me I'll go for lost.
so. No
I
love
go
at
for-
first
I
sight.
go for love.
Mba.
There's love at first sight. In fact, if you look at there's a popular saying, right? Not even everybody will know about the Cupid's arrow. There's
Okay.
Cupid
Fire
arrow,
it.
right? Yes, Cupid arrow.
Fire to me. Oh.
I'm sure that if I ask you now, you might probably have been shot with Cupid's arrow before.
Who shot it?
Cupid. Now, for probably for those that are watching that don't know what I'm talking about. So, Cupid arrow is that Cupid is the god, this baby angel that have wings. You see them shooting an arrow of love, right? So that's Cupid arrow. You see them shooting love into people. So when you say that you've been struck with Cupid's arrow, is actually a classic example of love at first sight. In fact, they will say that
Do you know what love is?
I know what love
Hey,
is.
oh, Chineke.
The reason why I said the reason why I said I know what love is. See, she kept mentioning something about the agape love and all that. If you really want to explore the kind of love that we have, okay, we have the agape, we have the eros, we have the filial, right? And if you look at agape, like she said, agape is general. It's supposed to be in it. Although you cannot even have agape without God. It's the God kind of love, and you cannot find it among humans. Forget.
You mean you cannot find it among humans?
The agape, the God kind of love that you find. Do you know what God
Are we
kind
not meant
of
to
love?
have that?
We are meant to have that. However, it's
How do you
everybody
know?
that do.
How do you know that everybody don't have? Are you in me?
Can you die for a stranger?
Hello.
No. Can you die for a stranger?
I can't die
You're
for a
stepping-
stranger.
You're stepping out
Because
of
even
this
God will
Titanic,
ask me the same
Titanic,
question, are you God?
Jack died for.
Was Rose was she Rose now Rosemary? Was Rose a stranger at that time that Jack threw away his life inside?
Okay, it
the
has to be a
waterfall?
stranger.
Before Jack became shark food, was Rose still a stranger?
So it
Was
has to
not
be a
after,
stranger.
a period of
Is that the
By then,
definition of agape love?
Oh, you're telling me now
No.
that I will just come and stand and say, bam, I want to die for a stranger. Is that what you're telling me?
why we are yet
So,
sinners?
based on agape
Christ
love,
died
so
for
let me
us.
explain something to
Do
you.
we know God before He sent His Son to die for
No.
us?
So now,
that's it. But can you step out there and you don't know the person and you offer
Point
your
of correction.
So
We
now
know
let me
God
explain.
before he
So
sent,
let me
before he sent
correct
his son
you.
to die for
Do
How
you
us.
do
know
we
that
know God?
He
agape
created
love?
us.
Yes, and we
He
know
created
Him.
us. He knows us from the beginning,
Yes, but
even
do we
when we
know
are
him
not
from
even
the
come into
beginning?
existence.
But do we know Him from the beginning?
We
Well,
are not the
exception
subject.
your
Now it's
child
God
is
the
the
exception.
way
You
How
said
did they say
you said
that,
we know God
Bible
before He
verse?
died for us.
And
And
you
I'm
be-
I'm
No,
from
surprised.
I
there,
said
you are meant to
God
know him.
knows us before He sent His Son to die for
So
us.
now let me tell you something. Well,
But do
where,
you
where
know
you
God
cannot
before He
really
died for us?
predict. So let me tell you where you
The
cannot.
question is, you're talking about God. God is the subject here. He sent someone to die for us. Now the question is, does He know us before He sent His Son to die for us? Now you're asking if I want to die for a stranger.
Yes.
That I might not know
The
the
Bible
stranger.
says that no
You may
man
not
is-
know the stranger, but because of the agape. So let me explain what is
Because
going
of the
on.
agape
Let's
love-
say, for example, wait now. Hold
I
on.
want you to complete that thought.
I'm on the road. Somebody is on the road, and immediately you see someone that wants to quickly cross the road. The car is coming, and you quickly run, and the
Yes.
car hits you.
And you die.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Not me, the person.
Can you do that?
Oh my goodness.
Can you do
this
that?
is reflex. You are not even thinking. All you're just thinking about is to save that person. Oh my god. You see, that means you don't have agape. Me, I have. Me, you don't have.
So-
from what you just
Soji,
said.
Soji.
I thought
So
agape love
now,
is meant for
now,
God.
is it safe
No,
to
no,
say you
Only
do not
God
have
has
agape love?
No.
agape love.
Agape love.
Is it safe to say you do
Is
not have
the
agape love?
ideal-
And so you can say you
Agape
don't have.
You have agape love.
Yes.
The
Can you
fact
die
that you're
for
telling
me?
me that I can't die for somebody.
Why can't you die for me?
The
if you have
reason why I
agape
can't
love?
die for you in my agape love is that
God.
there is already someone that has died for you, and I'm not about to die again for you. See, the truth is,
See, this,
So
in
that
this
mean
context of
humans
God
don't
and Jesus.
have
Let me tell you, in
agape
this
love.
context of
Yes.
God and
Agape
Jesus,
love is what the
that was
ideal
God. It
kind
was
of
one of the
love.
things that
only
Jesus
God has
knew.
that for you.
But
Yes.
this one, I'm saying, this one is just out of reflex. How can I just stand and say, this guy is coming, this person, I will die for this person? No. Some you can just be, it's the love you have for the person. I don't want this person to die.
I want to point out
should I tell you something, Benna? The instinct to survive is greater than, and that is why before you see somebody that willfully takes his or her life, right? It has literally gone beyond the norm.
Yes,
the instinct and the will to survive is so innate and so strong that no one will willfully and instinctively jump in front of anything to save anybody.
I agree with him. They said the first law of nature is survival.
If you stand on a ledge, you discover that even if you want to fall, there is still something that your reflex still comes into play.
Holding on
that you're still holding on, you're trying to grab. So you cannot see a truck coming at, let's say, 180 or 220 kilometers per hour, and you see someone. Am I the person?
See, let me just
can you do that?
When it comes to probability,
I just said it.
You do it 50-50. It's not you are talking. No, you are looking at it from your own context.
This is my.
But I'm telling you that it can actually happen that person is not even thinking. All person is just thinking about is just to save this person.
Yeah, it can also it can also happen that the person is not thinking about all this long process of nurturing. I just see, I love it, and I want it.
You want it. Want what? To do what? So are you telling me, hold on, no, in that want it, you people are just talking, nothing will enter. You want it 1 year, you want it 2 years, you want it 3 years, nothing.
Wait,
come on.
What do you mean something? What is the something that will enter?
Please.
I don't think we should talk about that.
No, what is
when I'm
let's leave that out.
I'm saying that the loss or anything will not come. It's forget it.
See, we tend to confuse lines a lot. If you're having lost with somebody, the truth is, if you climax, it is going to end up having something together. If you're having genuine love for someone, at the climax of it, it is going to end up with something with each other. So, see, there are some lines that are just blurry.
But when you want to use that connection, when you want to use it in dictionary context, is it not lost?
Lost. No, it's not lost.
Is what? Please,
but that's what you just read out to us.
Give me the definition of that one.
No, I'm talking about the definition.
I'm
on love.
Give it to me. I say you must give it to me.
No, I'm on love.
And I'm letting you know that.
I'm on love.
See, you can actually love. When you are using that your own dictionary word of love, you do love, then that means lost should not enter. You should not have anything to do with each other. Wow.
Wait, Benna, you've been in love before.
Oh yes.
Are you in love?
But it's not love at first sight.
Okay, so when this person in question came around, there was nothing that attracted you. There was nothing that struck you. There was nothing that
you use the word
attraction.
Now.
And when
attraction and love they are not the same.
Exactly.
No, for lack of better word here. Okay. Are you listening to me? And that's why I said that even if you are not using the word love, and we are just sticking with attraction, right? And if the attraction has been able to sustain the two of you over a period of time, will you now say that attraction in fact, if I'm to change the context, right? In mathematics, they will say that substituting.
You want to change it. You want to confuse
No.
You need to stand in one place.
If we use,
you need to stay in one place.
Substitute in quotes, if you substitute love for attraction in this context that I'm talking about, will you say that attraction at first sight, that it can sustain a relationship?
The thing is if you're trying to substitute, it's because you've seen the outcome already.
Oh my God.
That's why you can. No. Now you've seen the outcome.
Don't forget that there's something that attracted in the first place.
There's an attraction.
There's something that attracted in the first place. It's not just an attraction. There's something that attracted.
Of course, for something will cause attraction.
And that's something what me I am saying that is definitely lost.
Okay, let me ask you. I put it to you the other time. The person that came your way and you're still in love with, the first time that you saw the person, there was no pills, there was no point of attraction. There was nothing that stood out for you. Not the voice, not the complexion, not the nose, not the eyebrow, not the eyelashes, not the lips, not the voice.
It's attraction, but it is
lost.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
but
lost.
now you cannot say
that lost. Is this
now I'm not looking at, like I said, now I'm not looking at the lost. I'm not looking at the lost.
No, wait, let me get you guys
now, I'm
right.
not looking at the
Are you equating an object of attraction to loss?
How?
I'm asking because you were asking that a moment ago.
Is the loss
that is the loss still there? And that was you asked that question.
You use that word
loss can disappear and grow into love.
Yes, I agree with you.
It will grow into love now.
That's after they've suffered the luster, right? Oftentimes when it grows into, somebody is lusting over something, and he thought or she thought I was going to get it easy. The person now show you shaggy. You will now stay there and start loving.
But there are times that
now.
there are times that you can actually lust after someone. Then after some time, you now felt, oh, and this lady is a good girl. She's somebody I can marry. She's a take home to mama.
Me, I'm not even going to that.
It's possible.
Maybe because I'm a lady. So me, I'm looking at things. Although yes, we have some people, ladies too, who will definitely look at maybe sexual parts.
You know, there are some bad girls that they are not actually bad, but people presume them to be bad.
Why?
Because of when you at times they are physical.
Okay, look at the
way they present themselves.
Society believes that
because maybe she pierces her
society
ear.
will profile you that you are a bad person.
Yeah.
Now, years back, when I see a lady with what's it called now?
Nose piercing.
Nose ring, or wearing a bracelet in the leg.
Piercing.
Back then, we see them as
Wayward ladies.
But
But it's not
today,
like that.
I have a different perception. There are still people that would see them in that light.
Definitely.
So maybe it's a function of the knowledge I had then, my upbringing.
Like Shogo.
Then I got to a stage that I felt, okay, it's not the case. I have seen a lady who I felt, this is a complete bad girl. Until I found out that
Become
she was
bad
the
girl.
opposite. But the thing is this, she has her freedom. She wants to express her freedom. She doesn't care. She doesn't wait for people's validation. Most times we wait for people's validation. Even the so-called good girls, they might turn out not to be good girls. But because, this person said, this person is good, that person is good, you felt, okay, this person is a good girl. But the reverse is the case.
So if I may even ask you, Shucks, I believe you are a strong believer. Why do you think when you're even attracted to somebody, I'll use attraction, attracted to somebody, they will sit there in church
when he was
that you should
lusting
go
at
and pray.
somebody, use
No,
it.
let's use the word
Lusting,
attraction.
yes.
What you believe.
Yes. Why do they tell you that you should go and pray to be sure in church? Answer me.
Why should they
Don't
tell you
waste my
to
time.
go and pray to be sure? All right. So, if you want to dive into the complexities of
Hi, Shogo.
Sorry,
Oh.
Shogzi,
It's not a bad thing.
I want to
do.
ask a question. Shogzi, this question goes to Shogzi and Bernard.
Okay.
Do you believe in praying to God to determine who your future wife or future husband will be? This question goes to the both of you. I do not
Yes.
want an elongated response.
Yes.
Do you believe in that?
I do.
You do. Do you believe in that?
I do.
It may shock you that I'm a Christian,
I do.
but I do not believe in that.
So when I say I do, you saw my hesitation to say I do. Oftentimes it's because when we pray, sometimes we want something, and we're actually not asking God for His will. We are just going to tell God,
This is what I want to
this
do.
is what I want.
God
to
should
do.
validate what you have in
Just
mind.
follow me.
How
Now-
many times do people actually listen to the voice of God and say, this is what God has told me?
Hold on,
Why
let
are
me
you
rephrase the
wait,
question.
Why are you talking for people?
Sorry, let me now
He
rephrase the
said
question.
you. Why are you talking for people?
so-
He said
so-
you. Did you say? Do you think
Now,
somebody?
Bernard,
He said
So I
you.
think the way I
Please
will
talk
answer
for
that
yourself.
question is God doesn't give people wife.
I was going to ask that question. That was
Well,
supposed to
well,
be my next question.
well,
that
well.
does God actually tell you
The first wife
who
God
your
gave man.
future wife or your future
No,
husband will
no.
be?
Don't let us
No.
twist. Okay.
But
But you
what-
said a moment ago that you believe in praying to God.
yeah,
I believe
he
in
does.
praying to
So
God.
why-
what I'm
and
try-
you
so
actually
this is what me
believe-
yes. So this is what I'm trying to
Okay.
say now. I won't just see somebody and just say Although I won't even lie to you. Why? In short, yes, I believe because that was my own conviction.
Okay.
I will not lie. That was my own conviction.
Okay.
Seeing my husband the first time is not. This one is not.
Your
a
husband
lie.
will be proud when you watch it.
I'm not lying. I've never seen him before. I will say it. I've never. This one. Well, let's
So
just.
there
go.
was love at first sight for you, your husband.
I would say is love. However, no, I would say it's attraction.
No,
I
No,
would say it's attraction.
hold on.
Based on my-
Don't
I would
put
say
words
it's
in her
attraction.
mouth.
Thank
Let
you
her
for
say what she.
coming.
No.
wait.
Let her be free with
I
what
would
she's
say
saying.
it's
She can retract
attraction.
her statement.
No, I'm not
Because-
saying that she can't. I'm
She
just
can
thanking
retract her
everybody for coming on
statements.
today's episode.
She can retract
I
her.
will
You will
say-
not bring
no,
the
no,
show to
no,
her.
I will say-
We are
I
not
will
saying
even
she,
say
but she had,
of
why did
course,
she have to
definitely.
hesitate when it came to her husband? That's just my conviction.
So let me say,
Why
I
was-
will say-
She was trying to process what
Funny enough, let me
Process?
tell you why I would say it's
Yes.
attraction.
But when she
let me
was,
let me tell
she
you why I
was
was. It's not even
antagonizing
love.
him, she didn't
I won't
process
say
it.
it's love. I would say it's attraction. You know why? Because at that particular time, I was even dating.
So why was it attraction?
Sorry, let me ask you one
What
question
did you
again.
see?
Let me ask you
that
another
made you
question.
feel
So now let me
that made-
explain.
was it
First
what?
and foremost, I think I was there for an interview, and everybody just came asking, who is this person? Where is this person? I'm like, who is this person that everybody is asking about? Myself, I'm interested. I want to know because while I was waiting, more than 10 people came in to just wait. And the way they were saying it is not as if maybe person is a troublesome person. There was just something.
Something about him.
Yes, so that was what I was actually interested in. Like, who will be this person? Safe, everybody they ask for.
Wonderful.
I even see him. Do you understand? And when he came out, like, so this is the person.
Really?
Yes.
So
now.
you fell in love?
No,
at that point?
I was
No.
not
You
because
were
I was in a
attracted.
relationship.
Yeah, but you saw
I cannot
something.
start thinking of relationship.
So this is what I'm
Bernard,
sensing.
did you see
I'm
something
sensing is-
when you saw him?
Wait,
Not
let
love
me
now.
ask my
But is there
question.
anything that you appreciate? Okay, this guy dressed nice.
The only thing I appreciated was the fact that everybody liked him.
Thank you.
So
that's why I said I
feel
was
like
just
you are being
attracted.
cautious describing what you felt
I am
at the
not.
first time. Because you said there is a reason. So are you going to say you would?
So now
if
let
you were
me
not in a
tell you, the fact
relationship?
is that it was based on people I've even dated and all that. It was the least. When it comes to complexion, 2 people I dated, they are light. So me, I still had that kind of perception. He's the only dark person I'll say I've dated. So,
Sorry, Ode.
So you can't tell me that. So there was
Ode.
nothing.
Let me ask you this question. Is it safe to say maybe when you are married or you are in a relationship, you cannot admire another person?
You can admire.
No, I have a reason.
It's Ode now.
I have a reason why I
you.
asked.
Are you
no verse.
Is it safe to say it's a possibility or it's not a crime to admire someone else?
As a man, whether it's a crime or
Don't
it's
say
not
as a
crime.
man.
Let me
Say
answer
yourself.
now.
I think it's trying to say
I can't
how
talk
a
for
man
a
is
woman.
Don't
biased.
defend for a man. Talk for yourself.
Okay,
No,
but
I'm
if
talking
he
for
feels
myself
Why you-
now.
yeah,
I'm
go
talking
on.
for myself, and I know that I represent the men.
Amen.
folk.
Okay, go on.
Eh,
President
Bernard.
of the men folk. Go on.
Yes.
President General.
So, as a man, whether
Okay.
except a man is trying to be dubious and
Okay.
doesn't want to say the truth,
Okay.
every day you go out,
You see someone.
you see, you admire. Sometimes you be like, wow, it's just your sense that will recalibrate and tell you that
You are a married man.
is a no-go area,
Area.
right? So let's not so except a
sorry,
man
sorry
is,
to
No,
interrupt
let
you,
him-
Ode.
let him
No,
finish.
the
Let
reason
him
I want
finish.
to-
Let
the reason
him
I
finish.
wanted Bernard to win as a
No,
lady.
let
if that
him
also happens to
finish.
me.
so
We
the
finish.
problem
I
is
mean, I will talk,
ladies
they did not ask
ladies
me.
because of society perception
That was what you just
oftentimes we
said, so-
try to play it down. I didn't say they will try to play it down. Ladies are always the chaste, so you don't expect them to even admit, or in most cases, more often than not, a lady will not want to concede that I have feelings for.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Sorry,
Now,
GM,
you
sorry,
see-
GM, I'm so sorry. Please hold that thought. Please don't let go of it. Now, the submission of Ode just now, does it happen also to the female folks?
Yes, of course.
God bless
We're
you.
human beings.
It does, of course.
I'm coming back.
Ode, do you believe? I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. Love at first sight. Do you believe in it?
Attraction at first sight.
Bernard,
I would say attraction so that people will know, so that Mr. Shows not say it's not love, it's not love, it's not love. Let's say attraction.
Shoxy, I think I already know your.
Oh, Miss Love,
I already know
Mr.
your
Love,
stance.
Mr. Love, Love.
Love at first sight exists.
Mr. Love, Love. Uh-huh.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Your woman,
Yeah.
before you fell in love with her, whether
He's not fell in love. He's love at first sight. He never knew that she existed.
So
he
was
did not
it the
know.
first-
He just saw her, bam. He said, hey, this is falling after my heart.
Do you know in the highest
like,
case of serendipity?
that's like Abraham kind of like.
Do you know? That's why I said that.
You say Abraham, Abi, Adam.
No, Abraham.
Ah,
Sorry, Adam. Adam,
The first relationship. That's why I believe that probably I'm still going to have time to explore and probably expand on some of the thoughts of my heart along this topic. Number one, the first relationship that we even see in scriptures was open eye. This is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh, and all that Adam to eat.
That's the only
Was
one I
it
believe
Adam?
in love
Was
at first
it-
sight.
was it
Every-
Adam?
See, there's something that is called blindness due to focus. And that's what I was trying to tell
He
GM
speak
the other
English.
time. That's why I was trying to tell James the other time. If you are genuinely in love, it creates blindness. You don't see others. You can appreciate them, but you will never give them the kind of regard that you're giving the person you profess to love. That's the truth. And that's why I still don't believe that you can love multiple people at the same time. You are just a
But the
joker.
Muslims, they do. That's one of the conditions for marrying more than a
Exactly,
wife.
equal.
See,
Would you say all the Muslims are guilty of this?
I've said it earlier when I was talking about
But in
polygamy.
that same Bible, in Old Testament, people marry more than one wife.
But you will see some references that
So why do
but
were they
he
jokers?
loved this person more.
How many
than-
wives did Job
Which
have?
reference? Give me
how
the
many
verse. I want
wives
to
did
go and
Job,
read
Job
it.
had one wife now.
Okay, so let's go back. Other people in scriptures that had more than one wife. And God
Probably
was
the
blessing
classic
them.
example that you want to talk about is Solomon.
No,
and we
as
know
a-
that at the end of Solomon is regarded for two things to date: wisdom and wealth. The wisest man, so to speak, came out after marrying 700 and 300, making 1,000 ladies in his yard.
No, 300 and 700.
Yeah, he had 1,000 in quotes.
300
wives,
wives,
700
concubines.
concubines.
Yes,
So
that
that's a
makes it
total of
1,000.
1,000 women to himself. He came out at the end of the day and say everything is vanity. So if a man that has had 1,000 women to himself come out to tell you that it is vanity,
No, he
believe
didn't.
it.
Don't specify on the woman alone. He didn't say women are vanity. He said
No,
everything.
everything,
So,
yeah,
with his
everyththing,
wealth.
like with no, the
his
everything,
other
including
wealth.
the experience of having multiple women.
So
But you are
vanity.
narrowing it down to the women
you are
alone.
narrowing
There
it
are
down,
other
and
factors.
I'm
That's
telling you
what I'm
that
saying,
when
that
he
it
said
is
everything,
part of it.
is anything in this life itself not vanity? Anything you
Well,
under
there are
this
some
sun.
things that are not vanity.
What are
Like
those
what are
things?
what?
Falling in love at first sight.
Oh,
So
this guy.
we can say you are a man of love.
I'm alive and scatter your brain, oh.
See,
You are a man of
the
love.
truth is,
I am not a man.
I'm
or
a man
creature
of
love.
war.
well, I'm a man of liquid metal. Well
I'm a
done.
man of war.
Liquid metal. Well done. See, the truth is, this is my submission, right? I've forgotten what I wanted to say.
That you are a man of love. You said
No.
love is the only thing that is not vanity.
Yeah,
Or
because
love at
love,
first sight.
yes,
Agape love is no vanity.
Eros love is not also vanity because we are all seated here as a product of Eros love.
Okay, all right.
Hi.
I think the show is I know the show is very interesting, but we need to round off. So your last word, Ode, please.
My last word is I'll still stick to attraction, right? It's not enough to say you love on the first date, but attraction can also be so strong,
Okay.
and that it can be stronger, and you think is love, right? And time will tell if it is worth calling love, because
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
So
it's a function of time.
yeah, it's a function of time, because what will make it love is like Shogzi has said, that you want to dedicate to this person, that you want to sacrifice, because I just believe love is sacrificing, right?
Yes.
So when you now get to know people you are attracted to on maybe the first date, you now see that love for me is a decision more than a feeling, right?
Yeah.
Attraction is a feeling. Do you understand? For me, attraction is a feeling, but love is more of a choice and a decision. You choose who to love, you decide who to love. That is why you can choose wrongly and all of that, and your spouse or whoever. But attraction is your mind controlling you at that point in time. However, if you have strong willpower, you can decide to kill it. So for me, I don't, love at first sight doesn't exist in my world.
Benna,
See,
do you choose
they have
to
said
love?
everything.
Oh, they did not say everything. No, Say
No,
your
see,
mind.
there's no. Hey,
You don't believe in it.
Tell me.
I don't. Hey, Chineke.
Let me have your last thought on this.
Attraction. I don't want to use love so that I be lost. Let shocks not come for me. Let's remove lost. But I just still believe in that attraction at first sight. Then, from as time goes on, when you guys relate, you start nurturing it, and then it can grow into love. That's what I believe in.
Shogzi,
Well, funny enough, I would.
without any ambiguity.
No, not
Mr.
ambiguity.
Lava.
Not
Mr. Lava.
not not
Mr.
listen.
Lava.
Man, that is cracking me up.
They
So
call me Mr.
the thing is,
Bombastic.
you get it.
Mr. Rude.
Now,
Okay.
the truth is,
On a lighter note, do you like Celine Dion?
yeah, I do.
Do you listen to her songs?
I do.
I don't have.
Same
don't
with
let me attempt it.
Whitney Houston.
I don't want to
I
destroy
do.
this.
Same with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but not as I used to.
What about Westlife?
Could they?
West
could
like
those
Backstreet
ones-
Boys,
That's
Boys to
why.
Men,
That's what is
Boys to
influencing
Men,
your
what's called
decision.
Kenny Rogers, John
you
Williams,
see,
and all
you
that.
see,
Now, the truth
people
is,
that is attraction, they don't know all these songs.
see, when you
That's
compare,
what is influencing his decision.
the truth is, now, look,
Look,
now that's what I want to say. Now, if you look at the songs, if you look at the artists, if you look at the songs that you just read out now, the artists, the songs that, if you compare it to the generation that strongly believe that love at first sight doesn't exist, check what they are looking at, what they are listening to. Bring your waist. I want to knock you something. Oh yeah, give it to me. I want to walk
Oh
your leg.
my God! You want to
love.
go to
Okay,
that?
what can give me something? You understand?
Forget it.
You understand?
Forget all those ones.
The
It's a
truth
lie.
is,
You want
now,
to attack now,
wait,
give
no,
me
I'm not.
straight back.
Now, okay, because of our time, let me just say this as my final submission. Love has been defined as deep attraction. Deep. Now, the only difference that you are removing from your submission that varies with mine is the deep. And that deep is what grows over time. And don't let us forget, the two of them are submitted that love is something that happens over time. Instant, at first sight, is also in time. So we are just talking about the unit of time from different perspectives.
Whatever.
So attraction exists, right? Then when you now say deep attraction, that's love. But you still come back to my position and say, yes,
I did
love
not
at
come
first
back.
sight.
Don't drag me. Leave me where I am. Kini, don't drag me.
Today's
Stay
topic
your lane.
happens to be
No,
a very intense
You've not told me
topic.
what you
Can
love
I say
about-
something?
You've not told me about what you
Even
like.
God that gave his only begotten son, for God so loved the world, he didn't give immediately man sin though. He waited. Eh? He waited. Generations passed.
No,
before.
that won't be
Can
an
I finish?
accurate.
Is my point now?
No, it's not an accurate representation of some of the things, and that's why I just.
So that's
want
what I'm
to-
That
trying to
is
tell you.
his
That
own
love,
opinion.
God's love, right?
Okay, it's actually an opinion.
So it's an
I can
opinion.
let it fly.
So
not
so
a statement
so
of fact.
so when you are saying at first sight, when God proved that is love over time, he saw that man needed that redemption over time. It was with time. It's not from the first day.
So what do you do with the scripture that says that he has sacrificed the lamb before the foundation of the world?
So you can help me provide interpretation to that.
Maybe on next episode.
All right, today's topic it's a very intense topic, and today's show has been very interesting. Talking about love. Love is a function of time. It's about your own perception. What love means to me might be different from what love means to you. So it's subject to different interpretations by everyone. The most important thing is we show God's love to everyone. Thank you very much for today's show. Thank you, everyone on the set. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Love. Hope to see you guys again.
Love,
Yeah,
love,
definitely.
love,
And
love,
Benna is still
love,
going
love.
to Benna is still going to tell us what she loved when she saw the man that everybody has
I've
been
told
asking
you I
about.
didn't love
No, you are
anything.
you
I don't
you are
tell
still going to tell